heading back out to the ballpark, this time for Super Mega Baseball Extra Innings, Ben, we played a lot of baseball games. How does Super Mega Baseball Extra Innings hold up?
It holds up really well, Jose. I was surprised. Never played this game when it was on the PS4. That's where it started. And this is arcade baseball, and it's rare to see arcade baseball. Really, all we get these days out of baseball games is MLB The Show, which is pretty much the simulation baseball game you're going to play. And you know what? I found it. I think I found the arcade baseball game I was waiting for, because Super Mega Baseball Extra Innings on the Xbox One is super fun. I had a really good time with this.
You know what? It is good.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be another RBI baseball fail.
Right.
And I jump in and you're like, oh, you have all these crazy different teams. You got the sirloins. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to have sirloin.
I was the sirloins too. Take the home run hitters, right? Of course you're going to take the home run hitters.
There's like, these guys hit home runs, and there's like, these guys smash home runs. They smash the leather off the ball. You're like, all right,
That's my team. Home runs.
I actually went with the moose. I tried the sirloins, and I saw you were the sirloin, so I went with the moose.
How'd that go?
Because they had a whole lot. They had some slammers. I played it because they have this thing called ego, which is basically essentially the difficulty level of the game. And I didn't realize that at first, so I jumped on a game like, all right, it starts at 15, sounds high, and it's above 10, so it's got to be kind of difficult. Man, and I just started smashing the ball. My first game was like 17-0.
28-1.
I'm like, all right, I think we should boost the old ego. And when you start boosting it up, it's like, this is kind of medium. It's getting a little harder. It's going to get tough.
In the lower ego settings, almost every pitch can be hit out of the park, but as you start cranking it up, you start really having to connect well to hit these home runs. And this is a surprisingly deep, well-nuanced game, considering how crappy it kind of looks. I really, though, fell in love with just the core gameplay. The pitching mechanics, the swinging mechanics, even the fielding works really well. It's just that you feel like you have great control over everything. Well, the fielding is the one problem.
I was going to say, the fielding is my one issue, where sometimes you feel like your guy should be able to make it, or he just like...
They move slowly, and you really have to up their speed a lot to be able to like race after the ball and dive and catch it. Often they're kind of like waddling around and doing this thing and kind of...
Like, I got this one. Yeah, this one.
I'm really impressed by how this game just manages to kind of get to the core of what you like about baseball video games.
Yeah.
It's the hitting, it's the pitching,
No
even
steroids.
striking guys out and kind of the way you would throw a curveball or where you put it or how to line the thing up to get a good one.
Oh, yeah.
There are no steroids. That would have made this game better. Although, there are steroids.
Kind of,
because
yeah,
there's an entire boost model here where as you're playing, especially through the season, where it's just really where this comes into play, you hire different trainers, you hire different gear people who can equip all of your players with different items and different boosts that'll make them stronger.
You gotta keep your mojo high, man. We
there's
saw in Austin Powers, you don't have your mojo.
That affects their confidence and how well they're playing. There are a lot of little meters and things to deal with for a game that seems on the surface like you're just going to push buttons and hit home runs. It's out of left field.
Yeah.
I did not see this game.
Home run.
I did not see this game coming. 8.5 out of 10.
8.5. Oh, that's out of here!
That is a hammer long ballo.